spirits and experience. Is this supposed to be inquisitive? Like, what is this? What are we talking about now?
Hello, ladies. How are you guys doing today?
We're good. How are
We,
you?
we have Taylor on the show. Mamaphotog on
Photo.
Mamaphotog on Instagram.
Mamaphotog.
Hey, how you doing? Friend of the show, of
How are
course.
Yeah, welcome back.
You know what I mean? Then we have my great friend, Briana. You don't have no stage name, man. You need a stage name. Oh, Belladonna.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah, Belladonna.
Oh,
That is
Lord.
You like that, right?
We could do Bella.
Nah, that Bella. Oh, we could do Bella. All right, Belladonna. And then we got, obviously, you already know who this is.
Young Yarra.
And Wolf in the background as always.
My nigga
Well, not as always. You only usually be here, but Wolf is here tapping in. I am so excited to have you guys here,
Aw.
even though Bree was a late addition.
Yeah, he didn't want me for real.
Nah, I did it.
Oh.
Nah, I'm joking. I'm joking.
All right, this was nice.
Nah, I'm
Goodbye.
fucking around. I'm fucking around. I really just wanted to have conversation with just women about a certain topic. But first, before we get into all that, I want to know how you guys are doing. How are you mentally? How are you physically? How are your weeks going? What's the vibes? I haven't.
You even got the soft voice for
You
this.
see what I'm saying? Yo, you know when women join, you gotta talk. You gotta
see
set
the
up.
energy you
Because you
trying
know what
to
it
put out.
is though, right? I gotta really understand that not everybody watches this shit visually. Sometimes the audio matters. So like you gotta talk soft and like luxurious. You feel what I'm saying? Talk real
Luxurious.
smooth and shit. You know what I mean? Especially when women are on the program. So now,
I would highly advise though y'all watch the episode though because they look absolutely gorgeous today. I mean, look at them.
On
Look at
God.
the skin.
on God in heaven for sure. Melon and popping. Well, what's up? What's happening? Mama, she so scared. I mean,
No, I'm not scared. It's
Okay.
just had a rough couple weeks,
really, wow.
but
Nothing you want to get into.
no, I mean I can get into it. I mean I'm newly single, kinda. I guess not that new. It's still new. So it's just dealing with that.
Congratulations.
And thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm happy to be out of there. But like living in a new apartment, all the things. So
Yeah.
some weeks it'll be great, and then some weeks it'll be like, oh my God, like you're
What makes
really
your
out
week-
here again?
What makes your week not great?
Because I was with him for so long. And then now, like, living just, like, with our daughter that, like, for the summer just lives her best life. So being, like, alone most of the time and having to, like, get used to that and, like, fall in love with that, like, being by myself.
I know Bree's
And not
biting her
running.
tongue.
and,
Not biting my tongue. I'm just like, yo, you want to be friends for real?
It's the same.
and not, like, running to have someone in my company so fast and just to kind of sit and being alone. And then I started therapy like 2 months ago.
Oh, congratulations.
She's just unpacking shit every damn week. And I'm just like, bitch. Like last session, I was like, you know what? I'm just going to cry. So if you could just let me cry this whole hour. She's like, go ahead, feel it. And I just cried. I couldn't even hear her. I was like, and she was like, just feel it. And I was like, I feel it. But yeah, but then some weeks it's like, oh, this is great. Making cocktails,
No, dead
making
ass.
myself dinner. And the following week it's like, I just want to cuddle. And I don't want to call these niggas. But yeah,
Call the niggas.
so that's my life.
Call the niggas.
Cold niggas.
Call them.
Well, why?
I don't want
She
to.
wants to
I
be.
don't
She
want
wants to
to
live in
Just
a
for a
single.
cuddle?
Just for a cuddle.
No, because they don't want to go home. I got a beautiful
No,
apartment.
niggas are homeless.
Exactly.
They
Homeless
really are.
sexuals. And they don't want to go
Homeless.
home.
Holy
And I'm
shit.
okay.
Homeless
I don't want
sexuals?
that.
Homeless sexuals
Yes,
is a new one.
fucking for your life. That's scary.
Homeless sexual.
Like,
But that's
you
the best
ever
type
had
of
somebody
sex, though.
That's scary as shit. You fucking me for your life?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Ah, you
For a meal, for a
Shit.
pillow.
Because now I'm like, you ain't gotta go home. Like,
Right.
No,
see?
you
And
always
that's the
have to go home.
problem. See, here we are. So yeah, by myself. And that's it.
Bree.
Go ahead.
Shit. Well, I spent a week in the hospital, which was like incredibly ghetto. I wasn't sick. My daughter was sick, and that was kind of like very much traumatic. So we were there for a week. We came back home on Saturday, and it's just like still an adjustment because she's very much traumatized. So like I had to like tap into me and be like, you know what, I need a fucking break. So I too am single, so I had to send her to her dad.
I love that sense of dad.
You said what?
I love that sense of dad.
Yeah,
Sent to dad is funny.
sent to dad because you know I just realized that I wasn't in a great place and like I was starting to like snap on her and I don't like doing that. So I was just like, you know, let me get out of here and you know had like a little nice vibe and I lighted my candle and I played my you know my 90s R&B.
90s. Them shits is 70s, man.
Ah
Yeah, come
shit.
on,
She be
stop.
playing like 70s, 80s.
Playing Aretha.
Come on, Aretha,
Okay, but
Anita
in this,
Baker.
But in this moment, I played the 90s. Okay, y'all.
What?
were
What you
not
play,
there.
Whitney?
Don't worry about what I.
Yeah, I know. You know you play Whitney.
Don't worry about what I.
Sing something for us, right there.
Ooh.
Oh, I knew you
no,
said.
stop.
I could do it. I could do Anita though.
Go ahead.
I was there caught up in a rasher for sure. I almost
I
killed
don't
y'all
know why
niggas.
not.
That's the only.
I almost
Go
killed
ahead.
y'all niggas
That's
for
the
real.
only Anita
Nah.
song he knows.
No. Hey.
Oh, come on.
Caught up in a rapture of love.
Come on.
Hey.
I know I have to help you out with
Yeah,
that
no,
one.
no,
B.
no. Yeah,
I
yeah.
know you're
Go
not scared to
ahead.
sing on this bitch. Stop that.
But go ahead, continue.
But outside of that, I've been good. I've been good. You know, listening to Taylor, I definitely feel what she's talking about. But call the niggas. Okay?
But why? But look.
Oh,
But why?
shit.
No, I'm just saying. But why call? Why call the guys? If like, cause I understand what you're saying. Like it being single. Cause I've been single for a minute.
Sure.
And yes, it's egregious, by the way. No, it's egregious. And first of all, it's ghetto out here. I keep saying that every fucking episode. It's ghetto to be single. However, it's good to like know yourself first and then know what you love, what you appreciate, what you won't stand for, what you will stand for and shit like that before you jump into some random bullshit. Cause that's how y'all get fucked up out here.
Y'all?
All of us.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Going into random bullshit. You saying?
Yeah. Just going to random bullshit. All of us. You know what I mean? Like if you, say if I left my ex yesterday.
Sure. Like,
And-
like left her?
Yeah, I just left her. Just left. Like we just broke up.
Damn.
Right?
You just text your main chick, told you we're not coming home?
Exactly.
Damn.
Right.
Crazy.
A week after I'm in the next situation, or a month after I'm in the next situation, that'll never bode well.
True.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be relating every situation, especially if it's like a long relationship. I'm gonna be relating every situation to my past. Yeah, I didn't even have that time to get over that situation for real.
Yeah.
And then that's the issue of just jumping from the next thing to the next. You know what I mean? Even if you was like kind of over it a little bit, it's like, all right, you was over it, but you still need time to heal by yourself and understand and know what you like.
For sure.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I guess that's a process.
For sure.
Yeah.
It's definitely a process of getting to know yourself by yourself. Because you were together for a long time. So it's a new thing out here. And I realized I might not be like a city girl. Like I might not be that girl that can just
Fuck around.
everybody. Like just fuck everybody and just have it be like, oh whatever, it's nothing.
I'm a city girl in song only.
Seriously.
I can't do none of the
'cause
things they talk
like,
about.
My mind can think like, I could probably do it. But then it's like, oh my God, that's a
When they
lot.
want the sugar, it's just like I gotta retreat.
Seriously.
It's also a lot to like have sex with someone new and transfer souls. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If that's the
You
level
getting
that you.
spiritual on it.
No, well, but it's true though.
No, it is true.
It's true. It's like a lot. Like damn. Like, and then especially if it's like not good. It's like fuck.
Okay, because then you wasted your time.
Oh, God.
'Cause I honestly did try. I gave it my best effort.
Right.
And you wasted your time.
Be a city girl a little bit, and it just was like what? This isn't even great. Like, I ain't wasting my coochie.
Oh my god.
This doesn't even make sense.
Yeah, I hate that for
Right.
you.
Nah, I hate
No,
that.
seriously.
What was that? I hate that. No, yeah, it's bad. What you about to say, Bree? About to say
No, I
something?
said I hate that.
How's the single life for you, Bree?
The single life for me,
Yeah.
it's good.
She started cheesing. Look. She
Why you
started
cheesing so hard?
She
No.
cheesing hard as hell.
All right.
Is that good?
I wouldn't say like the single life is good. It's just not being in that situation anymore.
Oh,
It's
word.
great.
Yeah, well.
So like, I
The mic.
is here.
Yeah.
And so am I.
Go ahead.
It's just like a great situation not to be in that situation anymore. And like, I realized that I've definitely grown because like 22-year-old me, I probably would have been a bitter baby mama and try to make this nigga life hell. And I really just don't give a fuck about like what he does, what he has going on. As long as we like there for the kid, I'm like good on that. But outside of that, I like completely changed like my mindset, how I see myself, like, I'm so happy with the person that I am now compared to like when I was in that situation. Like, it's just good times and good vibes. I do need to go to therapy though. I'd be like thinking that I could do it by myself, but like I know I got like mad issues, but I don't think I'm ready for that yet. I don't like crying.
You don't want to cry for real.
No, I really don't like crying. I cry a lot and I really hate it.
Same.
Like, and I'm just not ready for it. But like my brother, he went to therapy and he's like, yo, this is great.
Yeah.
Like you should do it. Like you need
definitely
it.
should.
And I'm
Just get the hard shit out the way first. Like our first session, I just broke down the hardest shit. I was like, here's what's pressing on my brain. And I just cried.
I'm gonna cry.
And she
I know I'm
walked
gonna
me through
cry.
it.
I'm
I
gonna cry
cried again.
They're gonna be like, how are you? I'm gonna be like, no, dead ass.
I don't think I could do that shit though. I ain't gonna lie.
What?
Your therapy or cry?
Just be crying.
Why?
I
That's
just,
a release too.
nah, for real. You know,
Isn't that the best release?
Seriously.
It is-
you
it
need
is
to
though.
cry. You want to cry?
no, I don't. I don't want to cry. See, the issue is, I had one great cry this year.
Oh.
This year?
Great. No, great. It was fantastic.
Oh, wow.
It was the hardest cry. I told her about it. I told all people that I fucks with. Only girls though. Can't fuck with. Can't fuck with men.
Did it come from a good or bad place?
It came from me writing down in my journal mad shit. Like I was getting off all my feelings. So I didn't even look back at that shit since. Like I was getting off all my shit. It's probably like 4 pages long, front to back, real serious, real like not even in. Like I'm pretty sure the lines wasn't
So
there
fucked
for
up.
me. Like it was just, man. I closed that, and then I booed hooed. No, like hysterically to the point where, like, my mother had to come inside and like hold me for real, and like tell me everything was gonna be all right. But even that didn't work. And I was just like, yo, I just need a minute. I just need a minute. Like, give me a second. And I was just in the sheets, like, boo-hooing, crying. I probably didn't cry that much ever in my life. Like, you would have thought somebody died
You probably was backed up.
on
No,
1,000%.
That's why you gotta cry.
Cause high key, I don't cry. You feel what I'm saying? I don't cry. I haven't cried like a boo-hoo for like, since I was like a kid. Like, you know what I mean?
That's a lot of shit backed up.
You know,
Oh
seriously.
God. So like I wrote all that shit out. And it was a fucking boohoo cry. I probably cried for like 5 solid minutes. Nigga, the headache was there. But let me tell you, the best sleep I ever had in my life.
Word.
I went straight to sleep, bro. It was probably like 8 o'clock, whatever. You know what I mean? I just cried my whole life out. Woke up. Probably the next month, life started getting a little bit more light. You know what I mean? It started getting a little bit more freeing. So I think therapy works. But I think even like doing the work within yourself, because I think therapy just brings it to your forefront. Like, hey, look at yourself,
Yeah.
right? And I just looked at myself that night, and it was just like, nigga, nah,
It also brings out things that you don't even know is an issue.
right, and that's true, and that's true, and that's things that I probably want to get into therapy for. Like,
Yeah.
all right, let me tap in for real. Like, yeah, like in my
Like,
past
why
life,
are you so toxic? Like
exactly.
everything-
Not
like,
who you talking
I'm
about
not-
me?
I'm not talking about him.
I thought you were talking about me.
I say, damn, tell me how you really feel about it.
Now, for real.
I mean,
I could be toxic. But I saw a post today that made it a lot funny. Like, I was like, yeah, I'm toxic. Like,
you're fancy.
I'm a fancy toxic. You're
Toxic
toxic.
couture a little bit, huh?
Yeah.
It's even more toxic.
Seriously.
No, well,
if you're toxic.
I feel like therapy's gonna just like come like put a mirror like, yeah, you was a womanizer probably in your past and shit. Yeah, I mean, like you manipulated women and shit like that and tapped in. Like I already know what the vibes is.
That's what I'm saying. Like, do you need a therapist to tell you that?
I don't need a therapist to tell me that, but they might uncover something else that I probably didn't even think about.
Why you're
Maybe
like
as
that.
to why you.
As why I'm like that. You know what I mean? Just not just judging by genetics. Like, yeah, my uncles and my father was a woman I would work, or I don't know what they doing now. Right? But like that's who I saw as the role models in my life. Mm-hmm. That was in a male role model. So I was just like, oh, okay. Like woman flock to you. You deal with that. But that might not be the best option when you're playing with feelings. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? But enough of my life. I tell you, when I get real vulnerable out here, it's probably gonna take off. But I ain't gonna tap in yet. We ain't there yet. I know Bari mad at me.
I thought we was there.
Nah, we ain't there yet.
It sounded like you was
Why
tapping
not
into
there?
something.
No,
You know what I'm
seriously.
saying? Like,
Huh?
Yeah.
sounded like
That
you
was
tapping
beautiful
in.
right there.
Yeah, I was enthralled.
Might want to do this.
I was sitting here like, word. Damn, you an interesting ass nigga for real. Keep talking.
I told you I'm tapping into the audio now. Like, you feel what I'm saying? I'm tapping into the audio, so I'm getting a little bit more vulnerable and shit. I'm not even paying attention to the cameras.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. The reason why I wanted beautiful women on this podcast is because I'm starting to see a lot of conversation around the soft life. Soft life.
Said that.
You know, right? That was cute.
Obviously, I'm trying.
What is
I'm
that?
tapping in.
ASMR?
Tapping in. I'm tapping in. Like, we tapping in. I'm tapping in. This might be my best episode to date right now.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You welcome.
Take
No, but for real, I'm starting to see like the conversation. Like, you know, I'll be on Twitter. Twitter's my favorite app. And all I'm seeing is the soft life. This is what I want for the soft life. Or blase blah. I'm like, what the fuck is this word? And then before we started pressing record, it was like one of you guys, or maybe Wolf, it was like, yo, something about men having a soft life. And I just didn't see that. I didn't know men could have soft life. Because I didn't see that at all going down the feed of like when you type in soft life on Twitter. It's just like straight women, right? So I'm like, it's a woman thing. That's cool. Explain what the soft life means to you. I'm going to start with Taylor.
Well, I think it's different for everybody. But for me, I think it is just tapping into like the full like feminine, like my full feminine side. Because I feel like I was with somebody for a long time that didn't give me the room to fully be like a woman in the relationship.
Fuck me.
I felt like I had to be like, I just had to be like hard body. Like I just had to be mean. I just had to be like, I got it. Like, no, I got it. Instead of somebody telling me I got it. Yeah. I wasn't here and I got it. So now I got to overly got it. Like I got it for me, you, the baby. I got it for everybody. Now you like, why you don't want to hug? Cause I'm the realest nigga in this room and I don't want to hug nobody.
God,
so
damn.
what you want to do? You want to hug? You want to do something to me? Like what you want to do? So, and it was making me a bad person.
She went right back to that moment though. You saw that? Like you saw all that shit? She was like, what?
She was looking at me. I was like, I'm not that nigga. I promise you. I'm not.
Because
Who you're mad at? Please look at Wolf. Don't look at me. I felt that shit. I was like,
Bad energy.
Hey, you wanted to turn around.
nigga, I'm about to walk away.
What you talking
I
about?
don't want to hug. I promise I don't want to hug.
because it was just a lot. So it was just years of just not knowing that I wasn't being like a woman. I was just hustling, doing photography, doing this, coming back, doing this. And then you try to tap into it, but then you're like, I don't want to be soft and nice to you.
Right.
Like, this is not what you deserve from me. No, what the fuck? So, moving out, it was like, oh, wait, like, I can be a girl. Like, I can tap into the full softness of myself. I can do all the little things that I wish someone would have done for me. I can do it for myself and really be by myself and not have to feel anybody else around me telling me, like, what they need as a partner or something like that. It's just me being able to, like, do the smallest shit for myself by myself and kind of live like a life of ease and figure out what is like where is my safe place to land for real. Like, what does that feel like for me? Because I wasn't getting it over there. So for me, the soft life is like this come to Jesus moment of like, oh, like, I can be a girl, I can be soft, I don't gotta be mean, I can be vulnerable, I can put all my shit on the table, and it can be a safe space instead of it being such a hard, like, can't even really be comfortable and let the guard down.
Have you applied that, like, as of recent? Like letting your guard down and just being soft, being your femininity?
Yeah, because therapy definitely helped that. Because it was like, you think you're tapping into like a soft thing, but you're not. Because you're still trying to be overly controlling of everything and like make it seem like you got it under control when you really fucking don't, when you need some fucking help and you don't ask for help because you don't want to seem like you ain't got it control. But it was like this thing where we unpack like why I'm controlling. And it just goes back to literally one situation where I needed somebody and they weren't there. So that triggered something in my brain for years to just be like, no, don't nobody got it but me. Right. So it's like her unpacking that was like our first session. And I was like, bitch.
God damn.
I was
Not
like,
the
bitch.
first session.
Seriously, I was like, bitch.
I'm paying you well.
Like, I was like, because of that. She was like, think about it, because of that. And I was like, bitch, you mean this whole time? But yeah, so that helped to just unpack that and talking to friends about like our lives and it just being like each other's like safe space and it being like, hey girl, like here's how I'm really feeling and here's how life is going for me, and I'm not ready to date like men and stuff yet, but I want to start dating my friends and really like making them feel amazing and making them feel beautiful and doing amazing things for them and really using like that energy into someone that I know is going to give it back to me. And just like, yeah.
Damn,
so
dating
that's
my
like
friends. I never even thought about that.
Yeah, like legit. I had my friend over for dinner 2 nights ago. Well, Taco Tuesday. And it was so romantic. And she was like, this is so romantic. And I was like, I know. I didn't even know it was, I lit candles and like set the table real nice. And we just had guac and tacos. And we just had like the most mature conversation we've ever had with each other. Wow. And I was like, wow, girl, we are the grown-ups. And we were on a date. And she was like, I love, it's like the best date. And I was like, I know, mine too. So then that started like this thing with my friends is like once a month we should just date each other and just you come over, I make dinner like a real, like I want to treat you the way that I see you. Wow. And I want to romance you in a beautiful way. And then I got you no coochie. So it's like, girl, this is like
it's a
win-win. Romance you and you didn't want no coochie. So there we go. We just had a really beautiful night together. And yeah, so that's kind of my soft life definition.
I love that. I feel like before we get to Bri, I feel like niggas don't do that at all. We ain't trying to romance each other at all. Like we ain't trying to date each other.
Yeah, I never.
You get what I'm saying?
I never want to date none of my niggas. I ain't gonna lie.
It's only because she say date, but like
no, but like for real, like I'm talking about like even like yo, Bari, me, let's just me and you go out or like come.
But
through.
I mean, but to be honest though, I feel like a lot of things that Taylor just described, we've been doing though for real. Like,
well, me and you because we hang out all the time. But I'm talking about, like,
so we might not call it dating,
but in general scheme.
But like we still having wild intimate moments and shit where we get to express different ideas and thoughts and have open conversation. You know what I mean? Through different variables, whether it be art, music, like we still connect on mad different levels.
You're
so
right.
I've been dating you for years.
Yeah. That's because we have a pod. But if you think about like I'm talking about like in the general way, right? Like somebody like, you know, I don't know. I don't want to call names, but like if I talk about another one of my bros, I don't think that's just like our relationship. It's because me and Bari is obviously, this is in Living Black.
But way before the pod, though. Let's not do that.
Oh, no,
This-
for
this
sure,
is
for
a
sure
high
not.
school thing, for real.
Oh, for sure not, for sure not.
Okay.
But high school thing was like all of us too, and we also all had
Yeah.
time. It's a different vibe.
Yeah.
When you're an adult, then you have to make the time for your friends, you know, which I struggle with, you know, in a real way.
It gets
Being
tough.
intentional.
It gets tough.
seriously.
It gets tough.
Yeah.
Bree, what is the soft life for you?
The soft life for me. Well, growing up, I grew up in Jamaican family, and
Wagwan. Wagwan Empress. Jesus Christ.
Oh God. So like, growing up with like a lot of women, all of them were hard as fuck. Like very much hard back. There was no soft, there was none of that. It was, really like in their own way, like fuck niggas, make sure you have your own shit, like don't rely on anybody for nothing. Make sure you had like your own money, you care for yourself type stuff. So like I always like pushed that. I always had a guard up because like I always felt like men was gonna disappoint me anyway. So I like might as well but like honestly, because that's what I was like really like
Say nothing. I didn't say nothing.
that was really like what I was taught and what I was seeing. So like, and in the relationship that I was in for a very long time, like I don't lie, in the beginning he really did try to like give me a soft life, but because like I wasn't there yet, I really was very much hard. Like I didn't let him do the soft things. I didn't let him, really do the pampering things. Like he would be like, "Oh, like can I get a hug?" And I'd be like, "Ew, no, why?" Like, but it sucks now. Now that I'm older, I realize like, damn, like I kind of like fucked that part up.
Sure.
But like,
That's the only part you fucked.
That's not the only part you fucked up.
that's not the only part I fucked up, but I fucked up that part.
Right.
But don't do me like that.
I would never do that.
But now that I'm out of that situation, I realize like, what I like, what I need, what I didn't feel feminine for a very long time, especially like I had a kid and like my femininity went like, like definitely down. And like now that I'm out that situation, I'm just like, all right, well, what is Bree like? What makes Bree happy? Like, what is luxury to me? What is peace to me? Like, I don't even really think about like men giving me the soft life anymore. Like now I'm just like, oh, I like flowers. So like I go outside and I just pick myself a flower from like the garden type shit. I just put it in a little vase next to my room, like next to my bed. Like I play like, y'all like to clown me for my 90s music, but that made me feel soft. Like listening to that kind of like lovey kind of music, that make me feel soft and make me feel feminine. And lighting my candles and like oiling my skin and like putting on my perfume just to go to bed with myself. Like, all right.
I was feeling the soft life. I was feeling it.
Soft as
I
hell.
was feeling it.
But like that's really what it is to me. Like, and even if you said like dating your friends, a lot of my friends really don't live in New York. But like my sister, she like dropped me off one day and she was like, "I love you." And I was just like, "I love you too." I was like,
Yo, that face alone though, you see what I'm saying?
no, but it's just like we just not used to that. We're just like, you know what, like so much shit has gone on in these past couple of years. Like people been dying and stuff like that. Like you gotta appreciate the people that you love for real. And I incorporate that into my soft life because it was just like, yo, I've been taking these people for granted. Like I really haven't like been loving on them the way I should, like caring for them the way I should. So like when I see like my family and stuff like that, which like is a really big part of my like me, who I am, like it's like I love you. Like can we hug? Like me and my brother were very hard. And so, like, I'm just like, can I give you a hug? He's just like, he looked at me loud. He's just like, all right, nigga. Like, but, like, that's soft life to me. Just really, like, doing all the things that make me feel good, make me feel at peace, like, make me happy, make me smile. Yeah. I love that. Thanks.
It's such a different conversation. I love that, like, it was always a thing, like you said, right? Earlier before we started recording, like it's always a thing, but now that there's a name to it, it's so dope to see like a lot of like women just like gravitate towards that, you know what I mean? But I haven't seen any niggas gravitated towards that. Like, what is a soft life to us? So I'm glad niggas is in the room.
Niggas is in here.
Niggas is in here. Wolf, your mic is on? I'm curious to know, right? If you feel, right? What is the soft life like and just like, what does that feel like? What does that feel like to you? Like, what is it, when you hear soft life, like, what does that mean to you? And Jabari, I want to hear from you too as well. You know what I mean? I want to know if men really want that type of like vibe. Like, yo, yeah, we always got to be hard niggas all the fucking time. But sometimes we also want to be soft. We want to be chill. We want to be rubbed on. You know what I mean? And cuddled. You know, feeling like we're not the only one in this, like, together. You know what I mean? Like, if we're in a relationship, I shouldn't feel like I'm alone in, like, my fight of society. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I can go first on that. I think when it comes to soft life for men, I think men could definitely get more in tune with some things that are just kind of instinctive to women, like washing your sheets every now and then, you know what I mean? Lighting a candle in the room because it does something for your mind just to have a safe environment. Cleaning your room or putting fucking face moisturizer on your face, you know what I mean? It's like really small things that, you know, men have this rough nature, you know what I mean, that we overlook probably because we were never taught. And so maybe even take a fucking bath, you know what I mean? Maybe, you know what I mean? It's like little things that we could do. And as far as a soft life, I think that's all a man really need because we bypass that shit a lot of the time. You know, like dating yourself, not even dating your friends. Like when the last time you dated yourself? A lot of us don't go out unless we have a reason to go out. It's like, put your good clothes on. Your good clothes been waiting for 6 months to get worn. You know, wear that shit today just because, no reason. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Soft life, little shit like that.
That's fucking deep.
I love it.
Yeah. I actually understand what he's saying though with that because like especially like I just bought the fucking Christmas I had fucking Pharrell shit. What's that face shit?
Race?
Human Race.
Oh yeah.
Like I never fucking what's y'all shit? What's y'all
Forget
be doing?
about skincare.
Skincare, skin routine. I ain't never did that shit, but I do that shit now when I wake up
Same.
and at the night on the nighttime vibes. I'm like, yo, this shit feels nice.
Yeah.
My face feels luxurious. I feel amazing. You feel what I'm saying?
Word.
Like even taking a bath, I don't do baths, but I might. I might take a bath. I might do a bath in like you know, if I'm like on an island and something and the fucking tub is there. But I just, you know, it just doesn't come to mind necessarily to be tapping in that way because that's just not what niggas do in a way. You know what I mean? We don't really like tap in. I do take myself out on dates though. I'm big on that vibe. You got to.
Love it.
Got to. Put on your best fit. Get a nice little like glass of wine maybe. People watch is one of my favorite activities. It's people watch, talk shit on the low. That's my shit. Like, you know what I mean? That's what I like to do with myself.
Get a table or you do the bar by yourself?
Oh, I love bars. Gotta do the bar by yourself.
Okay.
Do you do bars?
I do the bar.
Yeah.
I want to do a table.
You want to do the
Like
table?
a table for
I do both.
I'm always on the bar.
You only do the bar because do you
People
talk to the
always talk to
bartender?
me.
Oh, people talk to you.
I'm just like, this is a solo thing. Because you fucking stop talking to me. It's like, so what brought you here tonight? Bitch, solo. like, what brought you here tonight? I'm saying, oh, okay, so sorry to hear that. So anyway, like,
Man.
See, but like, I guess if a woman sits at the bar by herself, like, it gives like an opportunity
Yeah,
for somebody to come up to her.
Sure.
you
Yep.
assume that I want you to
That you
come.
wanna
I want
pull up.
someone to come talk to me because I'm
Right.
so sad being alone.
Yeah.
No, actually, I
wanna
came
be
here
here.
because I wanted to try this place out.
Right.
And I heard they had good pasta.
Yeah.
And that you're telling me about what's happening in your life. And then you assuming that I want to give you my phone number. And I'm like, sir, first of all, what the fuck? How did we get here?
Yeah, right.
Like,
Right. That never happens to me, but it could. You want to pop? You want to come through?
You've never been at the bar solo
And somebody approached?
just came up to you like, hey, how you doing, handsome?
Nah.
never?
No.
How you
Nah.
doing, handsome?
How you doing, handsome? It's funny. I've been at a cafe and left the cafe and somebody followed me
Yikes.
and said, yo, hey, I was trying to get your attention, but
That's lit.
nah, yeah, for real. Like, and I had to respect the game. Like, I gave her Instagram.
I guess that's
How
fine.
far did she follow?
Yeah,
you?
that's-
How far
that's
did
a
you?
good-
No, it wasn't far.
Oh,
Like the
okay.
block didn't finish.
Couple steps out the door.
The block didn't finish. I didn't
Okay.
leave the block.
Because then it gets weird.
No, I
Was
didn't
it
leave the
halfway
block.
down the block?
Yeah, like
Because even
like
halfway
Only
is still
out the
like
door.
there's some effort put in.
the
Yeah,
half.
I'm
No,
like,
no, it was
no.
halfway. I guess I don't
Stranger
know.
danger.
First of all, I had my headphones in, right? Had my
She might
headphones
have been
in.
saying something for a while. You just
She
can't
probably
hear
was
it.
saying some shit for a while, and that's what I gotta start doing too. Like when I'm out, I want to put my headphones away.
Yep.
You know what I mean? I want to be a little bit more approachable in a way that you just don't. I know you don't want to be.
You
Let's-
have
But you
your
wanna be more
headphones
approachable?
on
I don't
a
wanna be
solo date at the
approached.
bar.
Yeah, I'm
You know,
approachable, like,
at the bar,
really, you know what I'm saying?
at the bar I don't, but at the table I do.
So what's your energy at the bar? Like, why is no one coming up to you? Like, what are you doing? Like,
At the
how are
bar
you
I'm just
sitting?
at the bar I'm just how you sitting is crazy.
No, what you see how he,
Yeah, like,
No, but at the bar I be chilling. It depends. Like it depends. It might be like a situation where like you know, I'm just not a guy that you just probably approach off the whim. You know what I mean? Like
it's a dangly earring.
it might be. You know what I mean? They might think they might think I'm toxic.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? It is what it is.
But have you been approached before in life though?
Oh, for sure. But I've been approached before when my date was in the bathroom, and the woman has approached me. That's happened before.
Yeah, that'd be happening.
spicy.
Yeah, that you said that'd be happening.
That'd be happening.
That'd be happening. So
You
like,
ever had a girl send you a drink?
never.
Nah.
I'm trash, y'all. I'm telling you, I don't think I'm that. I don't think I'm one of them. But also, I haven't also been into the bars that I think that
That happens.
That
in-
that happens. Yeah, exactly. The woman that I would look for in a way, or like that would look for me, like this is a certain type of woman that's attracted to me. Let's just be honest.
Describe her.
Yeah, let's do that.
I need to know now.
No, for real. Let's write a list.
We ain't gonna get there.
Nah,
You
let's
gotta do it now.
You got to.
I just think I attract women that are, spiritual. Might have locks, might not have locks.
Say less.
Natural hair vibes going on, and they assume that I'm a hotep off rip because of what I got on, like what the jewelry is and shit like that, or like black supremacist vibes. So I think and they attach themselves to that situation, right? They just attach like, oh, I could deal with a man like this, especially like when they might hear the voice. I might talk to the bartender like, oh, okay, like a woman that likes that type of man might deal with me. You know what I mean? I also attract broken women.
Yeah, let's get into those.
He's getting to those. I attract broken women. I know I do. I've never dealt with I have. But it's rare that I've dealt with a woman that isn't broken in a way, in some shape or form. 1,000%. And I don't know if that has something to do with me. Like I give off Captain Save a woman.
You know what I mean? Captain
Yeah,
Saber, you know what I mean?
Yeah, Captain Save a woman,
Are you a
or like
fixer?
Yeah,
Are you a fixer?
I do like to fix. Like I do like to have conversations that like might be like, I'm trying to help this woman be her best self, and that just shouldn't be that, because that's like a different role that I shouldn't be partaking
It's a
in.
therapy.
That's a therapist, as a father.
Yeah.
It's giving father, you know what I mean? It's giving a lot of shit that I shouldn't just be tapping into. But it's rare when I've met a woman and she's like, oh, she got her whole shit going on. She's not insecure about like nothing. She's just like, I can't name that. Like, it's rare. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. It's a woman that I attract. But I'm also not at the bars or the restaurants that I would attract that woman either. You know what I mean? It is what it is.
Interesting.
That's interesting. So on to you.
Taylor's show. It's your show, girl.
My lord. All right, where we at now?
Soft
life?
Yeah.
I feel like I kind of relive a soft life. I ain't gonna lie. Like when Wolf was talking, when he was describing all the things he was describing, and then you said some earlier too. Like I was like, yeah, I kind of do all these things a little bit already for real. You know what I mean? I feel like I learned it from a woman too. Like that's how I even got it. Even in my atmosphere, it's like, oh, I just follow what she do for real, and
Right.
she give me game. Like, all right, I'm gonna do that. Like, cause I feel like why wouldn't you just follow your word if you know what I mean? Like, and she be tapped in for it. It's my best friend. Shout out to Tyler, by the way. You know what I mean?
Yeah, shout out to her.
You know what I mean? So I feel like she was already living that, and it was easy for me to follow suit and shit. So, but I could still be softer though. You know what I mean? I could always do even more, but I feel like I'm already kind of on that wave. And like I'm not like a hard nigga anyways, like in general for real. So I never been that. I never had like an exterior to me. This is kind of always who I've been. I never felt like I had to be like the strong black man. I guess you would say like the stereotypical type shit. How however they view us and shit. I never had that. I don't know if it's because people just around my family felt like they just give me like enough, you know what I mean, leeway to just be yourself type
But
shit.
niggas really think you cool though. Like niggas think you cool off rip.
Cool, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. But I can still be cool and hard,
be
and
so-
hard though,
and-
you know what I mean?
and not
So, like,
hard, yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know, I guess it's just the environment I was raised in and the things I learned from, I was always kind of this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I wish I was like that on God in heaven. I wish I was like that.
Chilling soft.
Chilling soft. That was never a thing. I cried. My mother's like, you gotta shake that up. You gotta chill.
Oh damn. That's also like that was just the generation we was in. If I had a
No,
son,
1000%.
I would definitely be like, yo, cry. Like just
But
cry.
don't tell him cry too much though.
no,
Don't tell him cry too much, because also he also has to live in the real world.
no, of course. But like
And when you get cradled too much in this real world, like as a kid coming up, when you get to an adult, that should hit you like a ton of fucking bricks. Then it's like, oh shit, no, this is what really adulting is. And we talking past 22, 23, 24, 25. You know what I mean? Because
Of course.
at those ages, you still kind of going through the motions like, yo, I still got time and bullshit or whatever. But you still do. But life hasn't hit you like how it's going to hit you when you're 30. And you're like, all right. But I'm saying, like, if you living at your parents' crib, which is nothing wrong with that, I'm saying. But I'm saying you're going to start to feel the pressures of society. Like, damn, I'm 30 years old living at my mom's crib. Like, fuck. You know what I'm saying? Then you're going to feel crazy about yourself.
yeah, but you can also teach your kid you could cry, but what comes after the cry? Like feel your emotions. Oh,
She potting?
feel your emotions.
Damn, not you potting today.
Not yet.
You know, I try sometimes.
Yeah.
But like what comes after the cry? Let them cry, feel their emotions out, whatever, have a talk or whatever like that. With my daughter, she completely understands feelings. Like when she's upset, she'll be like, "Mommy, I'm upset with you." All right, let's sit down. Why are you upset with me? And then how do we fix the
How old is your daughter, too, by the way? You got to say it.
She's 2 years old.
There we go.
Okay.
Because you got to establish.
Yeah, she's 2. But what comes after the cry? What comes after you being upset? Like, you can raise your kid to be ready for the world and in tune with their emotions. I was hard as fuck, but I cried all the time. Like, I think 2 could be true at the same time.
But did you learn from your cries?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. My mother didn't play that at all.
Okay. So when you cried, she asked you, like, what did you cry
no,
about?
she didn't.
Oh,
she didn't
care.
do all that shit. I cried. She was like, all right, whatever. When you're done, we can talk.
Oh, okay.
Or like we could fix the situation, but it wasn't no like, why were you crying? It's how do we fix the situation?
So you don't cry again?
Yeah, but that didn't work.
That ain't.
Were your parents affectionate to you?
No. Neither one of them were. Like, I'm the exact same way my mom is. It's like when I tell people I love them, I start laughing. And she used to do the same thing. She's like, I love you, right? But she'll be laughing the whole time. And I'll be like, oh, I love you too.
That's crazy, though. You don't think that's crazy?
I think it's crazy, but my mother had a hard life growing up.
1000.
So like she didn't get to like,
Experience love.
especially the right way. Both her parents were trash. So like, especially grow up in Jamaica and whatever. She had a hard life. So there was no softness to her life. But shout out to my mom because she's about to be 60 and she's experienced a soft life now.
Say word.
Say word.
Word, yeah. So like, I love that.
Shout out to mom.
No, I love it when, because my mother is the same way. Like, my mother is also from the Caribbean background. And you stupid. And I feel like my mother, she tried very hard to like not be her mother. Like, and I would say she did a fantastic job. Because just judging by the stories I've heard of my grandmother, she was not a nice woman, especially to the darker skin.
Sure.
Which is a thing in the Caribbean, you know what I mean? Colorism and shit like that. Was a whole different topic. But my mother been through a lot. So she always made it a point to be like, I love you, period. Because she never heard that from any of her parents. She ain't hear it from her father, she ain't hear it from her mother. Never. So she always makes it a point to say, she's like, when I have a kid, I'm going to tell him or her that I love him or her, period, often. And she has. I just don't think she realized she had also picked up some traits, like might not have the patience to deal with certain emotions that I might have been going through and shit like that. You know what I mean? And that's just real. It is what it is. But right now, I think now my mother is learning to live instead of survive. You know what I mean? And I can't wait to like get into that stage of my life, but early though. I don't want to wait until like I'm, 60 to be like, oh yeah, this is the time I like live a little bit. You know what I mean? Or like have the soft life in a way. I want to have the soft life right now with a nice budget. You feel what I'm saying? Because you want to travel. You want to travel. I think soft life also means traveling. Like with it, would you guys ever travel by yourself? I saw that girl, that black woman that she hit every fucking country in the world and shit like that. And most of them was by herself, which was like kind of like, wow.
I don't want to travel by myself.
Yeah, I don't think I can do that.
No.
You don't think you can do it at all?
Just because safety reasons.
Yeah, I get bored a lot. I get bored crazy. And I don't think like my family would really allow me to do that.
Okay, same thing.
If I go on a vacation, like,
Same
Like,
thing.
well, who gonna watch it?
What you mean?
Because I'm not. Because you're not about to go with me by yourself. Then I got worried about your ass for 4 days because you across the country. Can't nobody get to you.
no,
Yeah,
seriously.
that's true. That's
So,
true.
True shit.
I
Would you-
love that, and I aspire to want to like have that courage, but I don't see it happening.
And see, and that's the
Somebody
issue.
to
That's
come.
the issue with being single. It's like, damn. You know what I mean? Like,
But
I'm trying to go
that's
on-
when you start dating your friends.
Yeah, you
and
can
y'all
take your
go on a
friends
vacation
away.
together. I find it so crazy that like people don't go on like friendcations. Like,
No, but you like sex.
I love Frank. Okay, because
okay, have your friends
No.
and then bring a bae. Why you can't just bring somebody?
You
to,
can't bring everybody on a trip.
You could.
if people just need to be mature.
Yeah.
And-
Get a nice little villa somewhere, and everybody get their own room, own little
Bring
quarters.
who you want to bring.
And bring who you
Everybody
wanna
mind their
bring.
motherfucking business.
Exactly. When
One
it's
mo-
time to go out on excursions, be together. When
When-
it's not, we not.
When you're dating, right?
Mm-hmm.
When you're dating someone, when do you realize, oh, I could take this person on a trip?
I would have to know that before I got in a relationship with you.
Not a relationship. I'm talking dating. Because
Oh.
I just said like, yo, like when you're single. So you're still single, but you're
single.
dating somebody, and you be like, yo, I could probably take this person on a trip with me, with my friends and shit. When do you realize that?
If you're a good vibe, like you have to be a good vibe. You got to be able to like deal with my friends or whatever, and not give weird ass energy, and be funny and be down to do excursions and shit. I don't want nobody to be like, you know, you go on vacation and like, can
You
I
got
get
a
chicken
pouty face and
wings?
shit. Yeah, yeah,
Can I
yeah.
get chicken wings and French fries? Like, no,
Yeah.
bitch, we're in China. Eat a bao bun.
A bow bun is crazy.
Like,
I understand that though. Like you want somebody to definitely be adaptable to the
Yeah.
whatever the surrounding is. It's just not common, bro. You feel what I'm saying?
Why isn't it?
What's not common?
finding regular people. I feel like that's regular.
No, it's not. That's not regular.
That's not regular.
Nah. To bring somebody on a fucking date across the country, of course, at that. Like, you know what I mean? And then like them to like be cool with your friends and shit like that.
Somebody you dating?
Yeah.
Oh.
I just don't think it's like normal.
Is it
to, like,
dating
think
or
like-
fucking? Like, is my,
Fucking dating, same shit, really. At the end of the day, it's 2022. Like you could just be fucking somebody, but you dating. You're not leaving the crib right away. You cuddling. That's a
Well,
date,
what if you're not?
huh?
Yeah, if you're not doing that,
Like,
then
some
you just
people
fucking.
don't do
You're
that.
Like,
fucking-
I mean, that's
yeah.
not
Some people
happening every
fucking leave.
time. Like,
Yeah,
niggas
okay,
is definitely
hello?
fucking and dipping.
Why?
And like,
I can't.
so-
Yeah.
That's crazy. I don't know.
So
I
it's
can't
like-
relate.
Crazy?
I can't relate to that.
But if you came here for that task, then the fuck? Here's a
Me
shot
per-
of Henny and let's the fuck go. Like,
Eh,
I don't.
Me personally, I couldn't do it though. I couldn't do it.
There we go.
See, I guess that what it is. 'Cause, you know, I'm a lover for real. You know what I'm saying?
True.
I like to be chill. I don't need to be touching you for real, but I like to just chill a little bit. Like, yo, we could chill after sex, especially if you cool,
Word.
especially if you chilling. I just don't
Then that's
kick me out like
different.
some cheap ass.
That's not just fucking. Then that's like
That's
is
dating. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. But to me, like both of them correlate. Like I don't do that. Like I don't just like fuck and then leave. Cause that to me is just fucking. But like that does nothing for me. And that's gonna end quick. I'm gonna be bored. You know what I'm saying? But I do like to have sex and then like have some dialogue. Like let's have a conversation. We don't gotta be touching each other. We don't gotta be cuddling. Let's get a nice little cocktail at a fucking bar. We just had sex. We chilling. Be vibing. You know what I'm saying? Now this is the type of person I could bring on a fucking vacation with me. You know what I mean? Amongst friends. Like, yo, she cool with the homies. You know what I mean? She cool with me. I enjoy fucking her. She enjoys fucking me, and then we're gonna have a great time in this vacation. But that's what I'm saying. That's a different. That's a level of soft life I want. But
How quickly you bringing shorty around the homies?
pretty quickly.
Yeah? Pretty fast?
Yeah,
Wow.
pretty
Fuck you,
quickly.
Jabari.
It doesn't take me time. You know, I hang out with you niggas most of the time anyway.
Yeah, I know, but still, it's like, I mean, you know, some people it's like, all right, like, you got to be someone I'm really into for real before you meet my friends. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Some people, you take more time. For me, though, I mean, I guess it's just vibes, really. I mean, I don't really got no time frame
Yeah,
on
me
this. Like, it's really just vibes. For
It's
real.
just vibes.
Like, I don't know if it would be like, because you say quickly, that sound like a week.
Nah. Well, like it's more like, yo, I fucks with this. Like you can really be fucking with somebody's spirit early in the game, right? And it's just like, yo, I fucks with this person. Like,
Yeah.
who gives a fuck? Like, you know what I mean? Like, yo, this is such and such. This is such and such. So what? Nothing could come from it. Who give a fuck? And they're homies. They're not like my parents. And that's a different level of vibes. We ain't doing that. You know what I mean? I'm never bringing no random to the crib and talking about like, it's like my mother. Or like, yo, my father, who lives across the street, which is a different level of a vibe. Right? My father, if I see my father walking down the block and I'm walking with a thing, we switching roads right away.
Crazy.
No, for sure, because that's a different beast. You know what I'm saying? That's not what we get into. Like if you meet my aunt early, you can't do that. That's impossible, right? So I consider my aunt like one of my close family members. You know what I mean? If you you just can't do that. It's not that. But friends, it's nothing.
Right.
You know what I mean? They just the homies. If anything, you just hanging around people. You know what I mean? Anyways, I want to appreciate you ladies for coming on. Speaking of soft life, Taylor, you was bodying that. Body that soft life.
You did.
Bree, you body that soft life.
You did.
I appreciate you for real. Wolf, you body that soft life.
He did.
He did.
Bari, you body that soft life.
Thanks.
I myself body that soft life for sure. Bree, what you about to say?
You body
Don't cut.
I ain't saying nothing.
You
I'm
always-
just
you know
listening
what?
to everybody bodying.
Yo, Bree, this is your first time on the pod. How you feel?
I feel nice.
Yeah.
For having me, guys.
Yeah, you did really good. Sounded
I know I
like
talk.
coming to the mic right here.
All right, shit. I'm here. Y'all hear me?
Yeah. They hear you now. Yeah, I know you got your sunglasses on. You want to feel cool and shit. I get it though.
No.
Nah,
I
it's all-
am.
You all cool. My bad.
Thank
All
you.
right, no beef. But you about to get the hell up out of here. Mamaphotog, tell the people where they can find you.
Instagram, mama.photog, TikTok.
Oh yeah, you on TikTok now.
Yeah.
Heavy.
Having a good time on TikTok.
Plug your show. You got coming in August.
Oh, good job. I'm having an art show August 19th in Philly. It's also my 30th birthday.
Say word.
Oh,
So,
congratulations.
My lord.
It's a big day.
Wow.
Wow.
City of Philly.
That's
In the
dope.
city of Philly.
And a bitch is turning 30.
I'll
Can
be
we
out
get
there for
tickets?
sure.
Proud of herself.
I'll be there.
Shit.
We need tickets.
No, you guys don't.
Oh, I'm talking about the
Do
people
the
though.
world
Oh,
need
people do.
tickets?
Yeah.
Oh, y'all do.
We didn't need
But y'all
tickets.
It goes on sale June 30th. And check out Instagram, and you'll get updates on that.
Lovely.
Yeah.
I'm glad.
sounds dope.
Listen, look, I'm here. I'm outside. I'm in
You want to
Philly.
be in Philly so bad.
I love Philly though. I do. Well,
Why?
I love Philly, man. Philly
Why you love Philly?
Philly is beautiful, man. They got beautiful people. Shout out to
Is some
Philly.
coochie in Philly or something?
Nah, there's no coochie in Philly.
The soul
Yo,
life is in
she
Philly,
going
baby.
crazy. Oh, she going crazy.
That's the way you
No, the
said
way he said it. The way he said it.
Nah, I
Philly
just
is
say,
beautiful
yo, I
people,
just
so,
like being around my people, man. I love DC too. I don't got no, you know what I mean? Nothing in DC, but I love DC.
Yeah.
Yeah, beautiful
That's
black
the way you
people.
said it. Like,
No,
I love
be
DC
straight.
too.
No. But yo, I can't. Yo, Bari, she trying to out me, bro. If I imagine if I did. But anyways,
Say yes, I had some coochie in Philly.
hmm?
Did you just say yes?
No.
Okay.
No, I can't do that here. I can't talk about my dating life on this pod. It's not here yet.
Why?
Huh? Nah, not yet.
Get vulnerable.
Nah, not yet.
You
Talk about it.
should.
Let's unpack it.
Nah, not yet. Not
You
this-
should have a conversation with
Bari
That's
can't wait
a
for that shit.
soft life.
No,
Unpacking
seriously,
your
unpacking.
feelings
Because
and-
this is therapeutic.
Right.
okay.
Have a talk with your roster and let them know the
Seriously.
vibes going
Roster.
forward.
With the
Jesus.
roster.
Oh,
Yo, hey, nah, don't do that. You ain't shit for that, my nigga.
you should
You
do
ain't
it.
shit for that.
The roster, yo,
You ain't
there's
shit
no
for that, I ain't
roster.
gonna lie.
There's no roster. Wow.
Have a roster.
Woo.
Do you
Wow.
Okay, and Living Black episode 182.
You have a girlfriend?
No.
You have a roster.
No, I don't got no
Bring
roster.
him in. Shit, have Marcy
Episode
here. We all talk
182.
about how we feel about
We love you guys. Every new episode every Sunday. Wolf, appreciate you for being here. Bari, thank you for appreciating being here. Ladies, thank you. We out. Peace.
That was an abrupt ending. You know, we still recording. I have something to say.